talking like they knowin' something. Recognize that I've been through it. Time to run it, let's get to it.
You right, you always wrong. Fourth quarter going strong. You just be talking, you ain't on. Like the verses in my songs, I'm going in.
You know who it is. We are back. It is the Going In
podcast
with yours truly, the Lord Nelson, that is, and that guy right there.
James Parker. You know who it is.
I love you, man. Good to see you again, man. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a super special guest. A super special guest. This young lady is such a. I'm looking for the word. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's a businesswoman. Yeah, she's an entrepreneur, she's a go-getter, and you know,
keep going.
And she's blessing us with her presence. You know, she's blessing us with her presence, and we are truly honored to have her here to talk about her business, which is SJB Event Management. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would love to welcome Mrs. Sade James Bethea. Yeah, clap her up, praise her up. Clap her up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Well, listen, always like to start off with two questions to start this off. And the first one is that, where are you from?
Columbia, South Carolina.
You are from Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah. Born and raised. All right, big up to Columbia, South Carolina all day, every day.
What part of Columbia now? It's too many. You got you got specified it.
Rosewood area.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, I started off in Gazelle's Garden. So
okay.
Let the face fool you. Okay.
I can tell when she came on, I knew she wasn't about no games. She
about her business. So what's the best thing about being from Columbia?
Well, Columbia is a small town, but it also has a lot to offer. It's an up-and-coming town. I mean, it's the capital of South Carolina. It has a very diverse community. It offers a lot. It's good for small businesses when they're starting off. It doesn't overwhelm you like a city like New York would when you're starting a small business, or LA. So that's what I like about Columbia.
Got you. Amazing, amazing. So let's go ahead and dig into what we're here for, to talk about your business. Yes, indeed. So SJB Event Management. So looking at your website and reading your mission statement, it's plain to see your company offers services that are amazingly classy and memorable. So please tell us what or who inspired you to create this amazing company.
You know, event planning and management, just something that came natural to me. I've always been the planner of my group of friends. Like every time we go somewhere, or my family, they're like, so what are we doing? What's the itinerary? It's just something that came natural to me. And, you know, a lot of people would always ask me, why don't you just start your own business, or tell me you're missing your calling and things of that nature. But I just, you know, waited for the right time and the opportunity. You know, I do have 2 small kids. So now that they're getting older, I was able to go ahead and put myself out there.
All right, awesome.
Remember, I see that you just said you have small kids, and like time management is probably big. So how important is a team with you, like to help manage your company and help run it?
It's very important because people depend on me and to make their events special and make them memorable. So you don't want to have a team that's slack or, you know, that's not organized. So I work with a lot of great vendors here in Columbia. They're very professional. They handle themselves very well. They're on-time people because I'm very a stickler about time, because, you know, people don't like their time being wasted, and I don't like my time being wasted. And, you know, time is something you can't get back. So I'm very strict on time.
Great. Go ahead, man.
Oh, is there any particular event that you like to manage more? I see you do basketball games, weddings, just regular parties. Is there anything that you like doing more than the other, or are they all the same?
No, they're not all the same, and there's not one that I like to manage more than the other. They all offer different opportunities and make me able to offer unique moments during these events. So a wedding and a basketball event are totally two different things. So you're not going to get the same thing you get from a wedding that you get from a sporting event. You know what I'm saying? So a sporting event is actually a bit harder to create a memorable moment and make people want to come back. And, a wedding, you expect great moments in a wedding. You have to create them with the basketball event. So each event and each type of event is different. So I don't have a particular one that I, stress over or that I like the most.
So you just enjoy doing what you do.
Yeah, I just enjoy doing it. It's always something special or something, interesting that pops off at each event that I do.
Got you. So have you had any grandiose requests that were difficult, but you made it happen easier than you expected?
Let me think.
Because I know people can come up with something that hey, I want a trapeze artist, I want a curtain climber, I want, whatever it is. I want Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I haven't had something that was just out of, the ordinary, but I will say you will have people that want things like they want to have, not necessarily, let's say they want to have Jay-Z and Beyonce, but then you're like, well, what's your budget? And it's like, okay, that doesn't fit. So you have to kind of be creative and kind of still give them what they want on their budget. So I don't think I've had anything that was out of the ordinary.
Well, okay. So you talk about the budget. And so I know that's important, but so let's talk about the services and packages you offer. You have something, it seems like, for everyone.
Yes, I do offer 3 different packages, which is I call them Elite, Premier, and Grand. And I also offer services separate because for each event, things are custom. Certain events require certain services. So not all events are the same, of course. So with my packages, I offer customization. That's a big thing when you're doing events. People want things to be custom, catered to them. So with my packages, I offer the package to be able to be customized. So it's just not like a cookie cutter thing because no event is cookie cutter. So I offer packages that allow people to be able to customize things because I don't want you to pay for something that you don't need because budgets are important, like I said. So I offer customizations with my packages. It's not one cookie cutter thing. If you don't need something, I take it away and, add something that you would need because I don't like to waste people's time nor their money.
Got you.
And most people don't play about their time or their money. So.
Right. So.
I know. But now, how long have you been doing this? I don't know if we actually.
I've been doing it for a very long time, but professionally, I just launched my business June 1st, but I've been doing it for a very, very long time.
Oh, really? Because looking at your website, seriously, it's just so classy, and it just looks like you've been doing this for a very, very long time.
Well, I have, and I put my website together by myself.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I built my own website. Websites are expensive, so I told you I don't like to spend money.
You went out there and handled your business. No, that's love. Yeah. That's love. So how often do your creative abilities come into play when helping your clients actually see what they've envisioned for that wow factor?
All the time. I go to bed thinking about people's events and what I could do to, people have ideas, but then you have to kind of bring them and, bring them down and show them this is what you can do, this is what you can create, and, show them other options. So I'm always in creative mode, like with everything that I do. That's just my life, creating things.
Indeed. Go ahead, Pri.
Okay, now I got a question. Now, what's the most fulfilling aspect of this field for you? Like what just makes you wake up in the mornings like, oh, I gotta do this, or like I love to do it?
Just creating moments for people. Memories are things that people are always going to have with them. So if I can create an event that creates a moment or that leaves an impression on people, then I know that my job is being done. Because moments and time when you're spending time with your family and friends, that's all you're going to have once they're gone. So creating moments for people, I enjoy doing those things.
Indeed. So Go ahead, Preem. I cut you off, man. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, I was done. It was it.
Okay, so we can see that family is really important to you. So
Yes.
how has the support of your family allowed you the freedom to be the entrepreneur you are?
Well, you know, they know that I'm crazy. I'm a crazy mom, and I don't play any games with them when it comes to, you know, time. So, you know, they've been very supportive. Like my kids, they're always giving me their opinions on what's, what do they tell you, what's hot and what's not, what's giving and what's not giving. So, you know, they're very supportive. They're always asking me about the events and giving me their opinions on what I need to improve. So they're very helpful, you know, even when it's hurting my feelings from my own kids, you know, I take criticism very well from them because I'm hard on them as well.
Exactly.
Really?
Gotta be a two-way street.
Yes, I'm very hard on them because, you know, I want everybody to be successful. So
For sure. That's how it's supposed to go.
yes.
All right, now we read on your website that, you know, you do Columbia and surrounding areas.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is virtual now. Do you ever think about doing like a TV show or anything like that to help you expand a little bit?
No, I've never thought about it because, you know, with my job, I'm behind the scenes. So this right here, this is not something I would normally do. I'm the person behind the scenes directing the show, not, you know, being in the forefront of it or whatever. So no, I've never thought about that yet. That doesn't mean, you know, I'm not going to do it. But right now, I'm just in the background.
I mean, well, it's like, it's you though. It's
I know.
about
Yeah.
you. So,
It's
you know, when you look
SJB.
when you look at some of these other shows, you know, you see them. I mean, that's the person that they're following. They want to know the person that is handling the business. So
Yeah, that's why I'm putting myself out more.
okay,
I know people want to
indeed.
know the face behind the brand.
Indeed. So you just, once again, as Jay was saying, you just like in South Carolina. Do you plan on expanding, like say maybe more regionally, maybe to Charlotte, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida?
Yeah, because my business company does the logistics sides of event planning, that allows me to be able to step outside of the state and be able to handle, as long as I have a connection with vendors that are well, you know, that are good. I can do an event outside of the states with no problem, as long as I have the vendors.
Yeah, so those vendors are very important, the relationships that you have with them. It's
Yes,
got to be a very, very important thing.
Yes. I'm very big on relationships.
Yeah, I did an interview with a guy who does like parties out in Vegas. So he's like one of the biggest Vegas people out there. So people fly in, and he gave me all his packages and things also, which was a great episode I have coming up soon. But when you're saying that, his thing was also the vendors of having those clubs and those places, having really good connections with them. So he can get his people in there to do the things that they need to do. So
they're the ones that bring your events together, your DJs, the venues, the caterers. Nobody wants to go to a venue that has bad DJing or, you know, that has bad food. You know, that's what people go to weddings for, the food and the music.
Right.
So you want to make sure you have somebody that's good.
I know you say you have to deal with everybody that's different, like DJs and all the different vendors. Now, what is the most challenging part about it? Like, I know you make it look easy, but what to you would be the most challenging part about this?
Making sure people are there and are on time. That is the most challenging when you're dealing with multiple vendors. You want to make sure that they're there and on time. So creating a schedule to keep up with everyone, especially if you're dealing with a large wedding party, you know, making sure the bride, the groom, then you have, you know, the mother, the bride, all kind of guests. And then on top of that, you have your vendors. So just making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be at all times is the most challenging part.
What's been the most elaborate wedding you've done?
Let me see.
Is mine coming next? No, I might.
My own wedding, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You planned. I can see you planning all of that. Yes,
it was very extensive. I spent a lot of money. Like my budget was crazy. I probably was my own worst enemy for my own wedding. So yeah, weddings are very expensive. Like,
right. So would you have like a Coming to America type thing going on? I mean, what was the deal? One of those Candy Burris type joints?
I did something that I tell my brides to never do, which is have a large wedding party. I would not suggest that. I did it at a venue that was very expensive.
Right.
You know, I did plated dinners that were very costly. So it it was a lot of money. My dress, I went out of town and it was ridiculous. If I did it again, I probably would do it on a lower scale and listen to myself.
Well, let me say this though, you know, I'll say, I don't want to just speak generally of most women, but I'm saying most women seem like, I mean, it's a once in a lifetime thing that they plan on having. Nobody wants to get married multiple times. You're looking at this is going to be forever. So is it, you know, you want to spend that money. I mean, at that time where you're like, this is my one time, you know?
In your mind, and then after the wedding, you're like, okay. Do you know what I could have did with that money?
Right. Yeah. My niece just got married in July, and she had it at a resort wedding down there in Orlando, and it was beautiful. And she had like a wedding planner, event planner down there also, and it was beautiful. But you know, I know she spent a good penny on it. So you know, yeah.
You have to think about that money after a while. You're like, okay, I spent $1,000 on a cake. Like, was that necessary? No, it wasn't. Nobody really even eats it.
Well, no. Now, when people eat cake, I mean,
they do, but a lot of cakes that when people have these big elaborate cakes, they get wasted. A lot of people don't eat all that cake. Really? You don't eat that much cake.
And that's probably because a lot of people might not show up.
No, you have the guests, but they'll leave your cake sitting on the table that you spent $1,500 on.
I got you. No, I hear you. I would feel that also.
I'm writing down all this stuff right now, so I'll make sure I have it. Right. I know it's your wedding, but look, this is what we doing.
Yeah, like you know, you have to bring them back down to reality.
Indeed.
You have to live after the wedding.
Truly. So we know you can read all you offer on your website. Right. But to hear it from you right now to us is that stamp of approval. It's like you saying it means something. You know,
everything.
Yeah. So please let our listeners know why SJB Event Management should be their final and best choice to bring their events to that unforgettably memorable.
Now you're putting all that pressure on
you. So you know what? And listen, when I was doing this, I wanted to put that pressure on you because I'm going to tell you, your website says it's nothing to you. Your website says this is easy. Everything about your website is professional and classy. And it's something that I thought was amazing. So no, we want you to be out there. I want people to come to you to say like, hey, SJB is going to be what I need to get it done. So yeah, so let them know. Let the people know what you offer and what you do.
We're a full service management company. We offer events from baby showers all the way down to repasts. You know, those are celebrations too as well. We also offer customized packages. We have the best vendors on our team, so you're going to get the best quality service. Our goal is to strive for creating unique moments at your event that's going to leave an everlasting impression on your guests. We haven't had any complaints about any events that we do. And also with my company, I'm not only out here just planning events, but I'm looking to create events for Columbia, because a lot of times we have people that go outside of our state to go to, you know, festivals and things of that nature. So I'm also going to be creating some events for Columbia. So you don't have to worry about driving to Charlotte or Atlanta or, you know, Orlando to go to an event. You can come right here into Columbia, South Carolina, and you'll enjoy these events that I'm about to put on. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Oh, that's awesomeness, because Columbia is a beautiful place. And, you know, we have many places here to visit. There's a lot going on always. I don't think a lot of people understand how much stuff really goes on. If you go out there like in the free times or the Soda City stuff and all, there's always something going on. My wife and I, we went to Chapin. We took our grandson fishing up Lake Murray, and as we were driving through Chapin had something on Labor Day. I mean, we didn't know about it, but it was probably in the paper or something like that. You know, if you're not paying attention, you don't know. But I just think that the services that you're offering and the packages that you're offering is going to be a great thing for people. And I support it. I know my daughter has done some event things for her son and things like that. Well, we know where she's going to go now. You know,
bring her right on over here.
Yeah, because she don't mind spending a little something. So you know, it's all
gotta make sure she stay on budget.
Yes, listen, indeed. And she'll truly love that. She'll truly love that. Well, listen, Jay, is there anything else you want to ask?
I want you to tell everybody where they can find you at. Where can we get?
Okay, I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Everything is SJB Event Management. My website, my email address, gmail. You can reach me by phone. You can call or text 803-250-1986. I created that number because I know 1986 is something somebody will be able to remember in the head. So,
okay, I was going to say that sounds like
I'm always thinking creatively.
It
sounds like a good year. I don't know where you got that from, but it sounds like a good year for you.
Yeah. People remember years. That's why I put a year. People remember years, you know,
no doubt,
like
no
99, 2000. Everybody knows that, right?
100%, no doubt. Well, is there anything else that you would like to plug or say or whatever? I mean, listen, you're at home now. Anytime you want to come and you have to put something out there, we're here. Come on in, have your people put their feet up and enjoy. We're here for you. Just let it be known. If there's anything else you have to say, I mean, you've said a lot, but if there's anything else you have to say, it's love.
No, just thank you all for having me. You know, like I said, I'm normally the background person, so coming on here, you know, it was a good experience. I was nervous. People don't think I get nervous, but I get nervous. So I was nervous, but thank you guys for having me.
No, I understand it. I used to get nervous too doing certain things, but I'm a little bit more comfortable.
It did seem like.
What you say, Jay?
Oh, my bad. It did seem like you came over here and did.
Yeah, it seemed like you. Because,
I'm over here sweating, okay?
Well, the thing is that when we're having conversation about what you know, it's what you know. So it shouldn't be any problem. You're good to go. It's all love. It's all love. So we just truly want to thank you. It's an honor to have you. We're blessed to have you. And we look forward to bigger and better things from you. And don't be scared of that TV show. You know, doing what you do. I think it would be amazing. Just continue to handle your business, and we applaud you most definitely. Yes, indeed. Right. Well, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is the Going In
Podcast
with yours truly, the Lord Nelson, that is, and that guy.
And
our very special guest, Sade James Bethea from SJB Event Management. Clap her up, man. Come on, man. Clap her up. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you very much, young lady. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes, indeed.
You are a dream that I won't give up. Come join my team. It's all about you. Won't go on without you. I need you right here in my life. You are a dream that I won't give up. You know what I mean? It's all about you. Won't go on without you. I need you right here in my life.
Youngins talking like they knowin' something. Recognize that I've been through it. Time to run it. Let's get to it.
You think you right, you always wrong. Fourth quarter going strong. You just be talking, you ain't on. Like the verses in my songs, I'm going in.